In our quiet moments when the noise of the world fades, we often take stock of our lives. We measure our strengths, and more often than not, we try to hide our weaknesses. We see them as flaws, as signs of failure, something to be overcome on our own. But what if our perspective is incomplete? What if the very places we feel most fragile are where a different kind of strength is waiting to be found? In the second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 9, we find a profound and life-altering promise from God. He says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Let those words settle in your heart. His grace is not just adequate, it is completely and perfectly sufficient. It meets every need, fills every void, and sustains in every trial. And notice the paradox. His power isn't perfected in our strength, but in our weakness. It's in our admission of "I can't" that his "I can" is most gloriously displayed. We resist this idea, don't we? We strive for self-reliance, but God invites us to a different way. He says our weakness is not a liability. It is the very space he has chosen to fill with his presence and power. The Apostle Paul, who wrote these words, pleaded with God 3 times to remove a thorn in his flesh, a source of great pain and struggle. God's answer was not the deliverance Paul expected. The answer was grace. Perhaps you are facing your own thorn today, a chronic illness, a painful relationship, a financial burden, or a deep sense of inadequacy. You've been praying for it to be taken away. The strength you seek may not come from the removal of your struggle. Instead, it may come from the profound discovery that his grace is enough to hold you, even when you feel you cannot stand. It is the strength to endure, to persevere, to find peace, not in the absence of the storm, but in the presence of God right there in the middle of it. So today, do not despise your weakness. Instead, offer it to him. Let it be the empty vessel he can fill with his sufficient grace and perfect power. For it is there, in your vulnerability, that you will find a strength that is not your own, a strength that holds you when nothing else can.